Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hello again, everyone. 1 week ago, Coach Tom Matukowicz announced the SEMO football team had its largest signing class yet, 52 players. 3 of those players coming from Southeast Missouri high schools. Portageville lineman A.J. Larry, a big guy, could do a lot on that line. Dexter wide receiver Devin Turnbow, a Mr. Everything for the Bearcats. And how about Cape Central tight end Jathan Spain? Coach Tuke says he likes all 3 of these guys and says Spain just might surprise some people.
Ethan is just a unique story. I really feel like 3 or 4 years from now, people will look back and go, man, where did that kid come from? Because he's kind of a late bloomer. He's kind of shot up. Early on, it was all baseball. He's a multi-sport athlete, so he never specialized in football yet, but he just kept getting bigger. And so once we were able to work with him athletically, we were pretty surprised how fast and quick he was for his size.
Happened to be at a signing the other day. I saw Spain, how big he is. And this guy, Devin Turnbow for Dexter, he's got a lot of ability. We'll talk more about him tonight on Heartland Sports. Meanwhile, SEMO baseball coach Andy Sawyer is leading the Red Hawks through a practice this afternoon at Kappahaw Field. Southeast will throw out the first pitch on the 2026 season Friday at 3 p.m. at Kappahaw against Illinois State. Luke Randall will have a preview tonight on Heartland Sports. And SEMO basketball, not far away from a big doubleheader tomorrow night. The women will play SIU Edwardsville, you know, the top 8 and how big that is to get into that OVC tournament. The Red Hawks lead SIU Edwardsville, the women, just by 1 game, and the SEMO men on a roll, looking to make it, 7 straight if they can get it done again against SIU Edwardsville, and they're only 1 game out of first place behind UT Martin, talking about those Red Hawks. Junior college basketball, Ren Lake hosting Jefferson College tonight. And you know what? I'll tell you how this game went. Also, I'll give you an update on the men's matchup over there tonight on Heartland Sports. We're going to take a timeout and be back after this.